For problem 2, 166, what we have to do is find the equation and the graph it right in terms of sine and cosine. This is the graph. This is the graph. So what we should do first is find the midline. It's at 2, so that's how we know the vertical shift. We notice that the top and bottom of the graphs are 2 from the midline, so we know the a value. So we can write y equals 2 sine. And we know that the period is not going to change because it starts at pi over 2 and ends at pi over 2 after 2 pi. So there's going to be, one is just going to be the v value, so it'll just be sine x. And the midline is at 2, so the vertical shift is 2. So that's how you find the sine. But we also have to find the horizontal shift, so we can, that's not the whole equation. We notice that it starts at pi over 2 after 0, so that's going to be sine of x minus pi over 2. And we notice we already know the vertical shift, so that's the whole equation. So for cosine, hold on, let me just erase that. Alright, we good. We back. For cosine, what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. We're going to notice the midline. It's at 2. We notice that it starts at 0, so there's going to be no horizontal shift, but we do notice that it starts at the bottom instead of the top. So that means that the a value is just going to be negative, and we notice that the midline, top and bottom of the graph are 2 away, so it's going to be negative 2 cosine. Hold up, that's not an s. Negative 2 cos, and no horizontal shift, so there's going to be no h value. And we already know the k value because of the midline, so it's going to be negative 2 cos x plus 2. And that's your answer for B. Alright, how do I